Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel, and hello if you are new. My name's Andrea Johnson. I am your mystical muse, your spiritual inspiration, your manifestation mind. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to March's energy update. We are coming back with the energy updates, guys. I am excited because the energy has been intense, as many of you who have been feeling lately ever since we have started 2025, and even since the ending of 2024, we could feel those bad boys ramping it up. So I'm going to be doing a combination of like a higher self Akashic channeler reading for you guys, and then hopefully if we have time I'm going to dip into my little chakra oracle set and do a few card pulls to give you guys a few extra messages that you may need to hear. So with that being said, let's dive into some energies and see what we can expect for March. All right, my loves. So the energy of March really feels like a becoming. Now we know that it is spring approaching, so spring means rebirth, right? So it's just natural for us humans to go along with the earth cycles and to feel that refreshing feeling of almost like something in the distance is coming. It feels like there is a new rebirth coming within each and every single one of us. It feels like we're almost putting ourselves back together in a different way. Now, the previous months were more along the lines of, I want to say like an ego death, or more along the lines of a self-discovery phase. And we're going to be entering into that still in the beginning stages of March. It's still a self-discovery phase, but it's almost like you're starting to see that breath of fresh air. You're starting to see in the distance, like the light at the end of the tunnel is what it feels like. We're actually starting to get more and more clear on what it is that our soul, I want to say purpose is, or what it exactly is that we want to be doing in our lives. That who is this new becoming of what we want to be. When we step into 2025, we are essentially ascending into new earth energies, and it's basically a light bath almost of just this massive wave of energy coming over the planet. And then therefore, since we are the conduit between heaven and earth, the energy is passing through our bodies. So we don't have any other choice but to really alchemize low level frequencies. And I say don't have any other choice. We do have a choice whether what we can determine what we want to do with this energy. So a lot of us are understanding the power of the mind and the intense amount of energy coming through. We can feel it. Some of us are using that to alchemize our energy into higher ways of thinking and being, and you can feel the shifts within you. You're starting to understand that things are manifesting faster depending upon where you place your mind. So you can really utilize this tool. As I say, a tool, you can utilize the time of March, the increase in energies to really advance you forward, to continue on that journey of transcending the energies. Now you're understanding as well too, you can see the quantum shifts of where you place your mind and how quick the energy is coming through because of the intensity of this light wave that is overcoming the planet right now. So you understand the shift between the light and then I want to say the dark, but the duality of the higher ways of thinking and then the lower ways of thinking. So you're understanding these new feelings coming forth. You're understanding your energy more so, or the power that your mind has over your energy and where you place your thoughts. So then whenever you feel that drop in vibration or those shifts, it's better information for you to understand the shifts of what is causing this in your thoughts and your emotions, and then to be able to bring yourself consciously back to center, to be able to bring yourself consciously back to the light, right? So you're starting to understand your power is really what it feels like. And it's almost like because of those lower level frequencies that we were shedding at the end of 2024 and the transformations that were taking place on the inside, we're actually leveling up to a point of we're becoming more of our soul embodied. It feels like we are lighter. It feels like understanding this power is giving us, I don't want to say the word hope, but almost like a determination to work with the energy to advance us forward, right? We're actually building faith is the words that are coming to mind. We're actually building our faith during this time, and we're having faith because we are understanding that we are working with spirit. We are understanding our power during this time. So it feels like a combination of some heart energy and some solar plexus energy coming in at this time, of like building the confidence within yourself and working with spirit to bring more of yourself in. Okay. I did get a message that there are going to be some unexpected things in March, but it's not what you think. So with this new way of thinking and being, you're being pushed to let go of identities or thoughts that you thought were things that you wanted in your life, or what you thought your life would look like. Spirit is asking you to drop that, because there is something coming in. There's either some form of like what feels like opportunities, but with a community setting. It feels like you're going to be meeting very important connections in March. Feels like a community building, and it's not what you think it's going to be. It's not what you expected to build with people. It's not who you expected to meet. It just feels like there will be some form of a community that is going to be very important in your life, whether that be a new like group that you meet either online, or friends that you meet out, or even family connections coming back online too. There will be some form of support coming in that's going to be very in alignment with this new becoming of you, that is going to help you step into that next best version of yourself. You're going to share and synchronize energies, essentially. That's what I feel like is an unexpected shift in March. Now, there feels like, just like with spring, it feels like we're going to be planting seeds in March, but it's planting seeds of abundance. It feels March is a very heartfelt month in the sense of the luck of the Irish, or if you want to simulate or correlate luck with abundance, essentially money. When you think of March, you think of like green and gold and things like that. So those are very high vibrational energies to be manifesting in this time. Thank you, collective of the universe or the human collective, to bring that in. So it feels like you're going to be planting seeds, but it feels like it's not going to be without some, I want to say work, but some form of like action taken forward. Very solar plexus energy, the green and the gold coming in to create this. So whatever it is that you're working on, some form of like a project, it feels a little bit like there might be some fear or resistance around it, but it's going to pay off in the future. Okay. There's going to be some action taken, some work done. So if you decide to do it and move with the universe, this will be a really, really great time to plant those seeds to then see the fruits down the road. That's the message that I'm getting right now for March. It still feels like the energies are going to be coming on fast, but it's going to be, what do I want to say? It still feels like a piecing together. I don't want to call it a healing era. I want to call it a becoming era. This is where it still feels like it's becoming, and some of us are being pushed to slow down, but it will feel very difficult to slow down with the massive amounts of energy pushing through, because you're manifesting very quickly. But it is a time that if you can slow down, you can speed up, is the message that I'm getting. If you become clear, this is a great time to actually take you steps forward. So it's almost like what feels like 2 steps forward is actually like 5 steps jumping ahead. It's like quantum leaping almost. So March is going to be a great time for increasing yet decreasing energy, if that makes sense. Let me see what else that I'm getting for the message of March. Yes, there's going to be something with excitement. something with excitement that is unexpected, taking you to help you build this new version of yourself. For many of you, like I said, was talking about, it'll be some form of community. There could be some travel involved. It feels like a new, it almost feels like spirit. And I know that's very vague, guys. But what I'm meaning of, something of spirituality, like an advancement of spirituality, or an advancement with spirit, an advancement of intuitive gifts, of energetic gifts coming online, something mystical, magical type of energy coming online for people. And and this is very, I say open, guys, because what I'm doing is describing the energy that I feel, and however which way it's going to play into your life when you step into that energy is very unique for each individual. So whatever comes to mind whenever I'm describing the energy will be kind of where it's a possibility for you. So it just feels like there are some intuitive gifts coming in because of this increase in energy and the shedding. It feels like you are going to be in touch with spirit. It feels like even in your external world, you might be surrounding yourself with more spiritual people or things or environments, getting into different practices of spirituality, psychic gifts coming online, becoming more in tuned with harnessing them. So you could, some of you could be actually taking courses or classes that can help you control these things or elevate you to that next level. So it feels like there will be some form of a new beginning almost with your relationship with spirit or with spirituality, or more of that, like, I don't want to call it a Pisces energy, because it is Pisces season, but more of that watery, flowy, creative feel is coming in during this time too. So I'm getting teacher energy vibes. That's for me. Maybe for some of you out there who are teachers too in the spiritual realm. Okay, so let us pull some cards. Yeah, there's more messages on when we're becoming this new version of ourselves. We're stepping into a freedom of expression. Yes, the throat chakra is going to be extremely healing during this time. You're actually going to be understanding that you don't have to be certain things for people. You don't have to be anybody but yourself. More of you guys are going to be in alignment with your authenticity, and it's going to be like dropping those ideas of things you thought you had to do to be liked, or things you thought you had to do in your life to be successful or create safety. More of you are getting in touch with your self-expression and understanding that the energy associated with your self-expression is the thing that will actually bring you the life that you want, the abundance, the manifestation of support, safety, security in your life is tapping into your self-expression. A lot of that too is drawing boundaries, standing up for yourself. Self-expression in your, I don't want to call it your soul purpose, but whatever you desire to do at the time. A lot of you are dropping the ideas that things had to be hard to get to where you want to go, to be. It's almost like this, like, I don't give a crap energy. I don't give a fuck energy right now. And you're doing you. You're starting to do you. You're breaking away the layers of the unauthentic self, the culturally created self. So, yes, that feels very much in alignment. Okay, let's see here. Oh my goodness. Hang on, guys, I gotta blow out this candle. I stare at a candle whenever I do these things. Sometimes it helps me get the mind right. Oh yeah. All right. Intuition, trust, insight, awareness, guidance. Yeah, that's going to be coming online as we discussed. A lot of us are going to be getting in touch with our intuition. New psychic gifts coming online. Dreams. I know for myself personally, my dreams have been coming back online. So a lot of you will probably be getting messages in your dreams as well. If you guys are, I say, visionaries, or if you're the clairvoyants. So expect some dreams, or if you're starting to dream again, or maybe this is a sign for you guys. If you used to do dream work, get a dream journal, start that back up. Ask questions before you sleep. Even if you don't get clear answers or you don't remember your dreams, it doesn't mean that it didn't happen, because essentially, like, we dream every single night. So just keep practicing. Now, that is that solar plexus energy, personal boundaries, where I am finding a lot of us are becoming our fullest expression. And part of that fullest expression is expressing our boundaries to people. It is standing up for ourselves, right? That is a spiritual practice. And one that I do see a lot of people struggle with is holding boundaries, especially spiritual people, empaths, because naturally we want to give ourselves to people and we're scared to actually draw boundaries. Most of the time, spiritual or empaths have a hard time discovering what their boundaries are, or people who are, I want to say, codependency. You basically don't really have a boundary. People pleasers, you just give yourself away. So this is where that soul expression energy is coming through, to really stand up for yourself and understand your self-worth, of you are deserving of the things that you want in your life. And you're going to have to understand this to be able to work with the energy, to plant those seeds in March, and to be able to do the work that you need to see the fruits of your labor down the road, right? It is a spiritual practice, standing up for yourself, drawing boundaries out of self-love for yourself creates the highest reality for everybody involved. So if you haven't expressed your boundaries to somebody, now may be a good time. Let's cut the deck. Couple more, Spirit. Another solar plexus card. Going after your gut instincts, following intuition, flowing with the universe, as I'm looking at a cardinal right now. Yes, trusting your gut. This is where those unexpected shifts are gonna come, of what I was feeling, the unexpected surprise, the unexpected path that I feel like is gonna be foreseen, foretold, or pop into your reality in March. Take it. Follow your gut on it, of course. But I have a gut feeling that it will be good. One more, Spirit. Oh, well, 3 more. Intelligence, education, knowledge, perception, flexibility. So that's where a lot of you probably are going to be increasing your spiritual knowledge, because this is the third eye chakra. So you'll probably be diving into some spiritual knowledge, maybe reading a book, taking a course, even just working with spirit and my ears are ringing. Understanding the own wisdom in your life is the message that I'm getting. Understanding from your previous experiences, this is where the slowing down and the reflection is going to come, where true wisdom actually takes place in one's life, is the experience. So the books, the classes, all of that is great, but you're actually going to be needing to embody the lessons. I want to say lessons, but the experiences from your, I don't want to say past, but your life, you know, the new you coming through. What formed the new you? What made the pieces fall away, right? What did you, I want to say, learn? But how did those things come about? And that's going to be where you find your greatest strength, is actually analyzing how you got to where you are in this current moment, and understanding the experiences and the wisdom behind everything that has transcended in your life up to this point, because we understand that it has been not so easy for many of you beautiful souls out there that have gone through relationship loss, job losses, identity losses, everything that the human likes to attach their mind to and form an identity with. Many of you have broken from them. And with that comes a new piecing of back together of identifying of who you truly want to be. And part of that wisdom is going to help you piece together the right pieces, right? Of not repeating old karmic cycles. Because although you have a falling away, this is an opportunity, dear ones. It's an opportunity to piece together the learning that you have received. It's an opportunity to choose a different reality right now. Because if you don't examine your experiences, your wisdom, or are conscious of your choices, you will fall back into the same patterns. And your reality will just reflect to you basically the same pain points that you previously had, just with different characters in your life and possibly a different environment. Not everything will be completely the same, but it will be similar. And down the road, you will fall into the same pain points. So, intelligence is great. The greatest intelligence that you can have is already connected to you, and you just have to examine it and connect with it to get the answers. So, insight, that's where that I think came in. Understanding, awakening, awareness, self-evaluation. Wow, guys, I didn't even look at that card before I said all that. And then compassion. This is going to be the key in all of this, is holding space and grace for yourself. Heart center is what you need to hold for yourself, because otherwise it can feel like a lot of self-judgment when you're not compassionate for yourself. It could feel very low vibrational, not holding compassion for yourself, especially during this time when you are becoming a new person. You have to be loving to yourself. You have to hold space for yourself, because only when you do this and fill your cup with love and compassion and self-acceptance and just understanding you're always right where you're supposed to be, going through what you're supposed to go through, connecting back to spirit, only then can you truly manifest a world or reality in alignment with your soul. Only then can you be the channel for love for other people. When you hold compassion for yourself, you're able to give it to other people. Otherwise, when you can't, it will be very hard for you to not only create a new reality for yourself, but to move, to give to others. That elevation and energy is what I want to call it. That heart energy, the battery of your life, essentially. This is your life. The heart portal is what helps you be here. It is the portal of God. So hold space and grace for yourself, because only then can you do that for other people. And I know most of you out there, actually I know every single human out there wants to give God to other people, wants to be of value to other people, wants to help other people deep down, because then is it reciprocated back to you fully. So anyways, dear ones, thank you for joining us on this beautiful message from Spirit. You can tap into this energy or this timeline anytime that you wish. It doesn't just have to be March. So jump back on this video if you need an energetic boost, but this is what you can expect for the energies moving forward. I'm sending you guys all my light and all my love. Sat Nam. Got me some spiritual goosebumps going.